Siler. I'm going to show you how I paint. So I'm going to start off with a brand new canvas and just go at it. Maybe talk a little along the way about what I'm doing so you can see how I create the style that I create. First we start with the canvas, a blank canvas. I paint flat on a table because I paint so wet. So that's why we're down here flat like this. Hopefully you can see it okay. And the first thing I do is get the canvas totally wet with just plain water. This canvas has already been sized, so it's not porous like it would be if it were just plain canvas. It's actually sealed with a sizing that keeps the water from soaking into the canvas very quickly anyway. But it gives the surface of the canvas a very slick surface so that the paint that I paint on doesn't really stick very readily to the canvas. It has a little bit of a thin layer of water between the paints and the canvas as I get started. I don't sketch anything out ahead of time on the canvas, but most of my paintings start with at least some idea of an image that I want to create. Because I'm doing this in front of a camera, I think I'll just create the image of a woman standing there with maybe her hair in a dress or a towel. But while I start off with one idea, depending on how the paints move on me, I keep looking at it. I may change my mind along the way and end up with something other than a woman, or maybe a woman, but not the one I started with. I'm going to start off with a basic layer of white and just get it on here to be a good base for the painting. If I'm going to make her head up there somewhere, I'll go ahead and just kind of say, okay, if that's where I want the head to be, I'll just kind of give me a circle of black where I can paint in the face later. Now from the face, I'll come down with the neck area, maybe come out with arms that won't show on the whole canvas, but they'll move off the page. And depending on how big I want her arm to be, I'm just basically doing a kind of an outline. I'm not really sure exactly where her arm's going to be, but maybe her breast will be here. I'll get the other arm coming in here somewhere like that. This, I can tell already that the face is starting to get a little bit too black. So if I want to keep that from going too much, what I'll do is go back in with just a paper towel like this and try to eliminate part of the black that's there, because it's just too much. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw more water at it. I'm going to pour some water in here, and it's starting to run in, and I don't want it to run in, so I'll put some paper under the center part, which makes this the highest portion and lets the black now start running out. If I do this at the top part, as well as the bottom part, it should help that water just make the black go out further. So now when I put more water on here, and I hit it against there, it should basically come back at me. None of this is very precise, and that's what I love about it, because I can start with one idea, and as the paint moves around, it'll give me other ideas. But I love what the black does when I hit it with the water. If I can keep her body free from too much of the black, that'll even be better. Since I don't particularly want spots all over her, yet anyway, I'll take the napkin and dab out this little black that's here, this little black that's there, get rid of these spots that are on her. Painting is just as much a subtractive process for me as it is an additive process. So I'll add paint on and I'll be taking things off where I think they're just too much. I never know quite when I'm going to overdo the hair or not, but I keep playing with it. I almost like it better when I cover up part of her forehead, part of her eyes with hair, because it makes them a little more mysterious when you can't see everything very clearly. So now I'll bring this color in here. Just work it in a little bit. You see how because I've got it tilted that way, it's all going to flow down that direction. Now, because I don't want any more of this dark to be on there, other than what I've put on here, I'm going to wash out the bowl and maybe add some white to it and add more white over here. This white is already pretty loose. Okay, this will take about a day or two to dry thoroughly, so we'll come back in and do the detail work tomorrow. Okay. Got a drop of black on there I gotta get off. Hopefully my signature won't run too quickly, but I'll take it around this way. There. Now I just have to think of a name for her. That's how I do it. It's fun.